All right. Good morning, everybody. I think they changed this up. They've got the you've got like a starting screen going, which I'm not used to. Hold up, let me, I think there's audio. There we go. That can be background noise. That's fine. Oh man. I don't feel like my my voice is fully awake yet. All right, it is Nintendo Direct Day, my dudes. I have no clue what I actually want from this Direct for the most part in terms of games. I just hope there is something exciting. What is my most realistic expectations and my wildest hopes? That's a good question. So I definitely think they're gonna probably try to drop some more info on the games that they're about to release, right? So they'll probably touch on Star Fox. They'll probably touch on Splatoon Raiders. In fact, I wouldn't be super shocked if they didn't spend a minute on Splatoon Raiders, since we already had that Star Fox Direct that came out. So I feel like they covered a lot of information in that about that release. I don't feel like we've gotten a ton of stuff about Splatoon Raiders. Or else I've just missed it. Like, I know it's supposed to be a single-player game. That's about it. Presumably it's going to be a little more story-based, but I don't know that for sure. We'll probably get updated on some NSO stuff. You know, they just released Donkey Kong 64, which is pretty big. That's a big deal. But I don't know, as far as I wouldn't expect them to cover any Pokemon stuff. Pokemon usually does their own thing, right? So maybe if there's like a DLC or like something coming for Pokopia, possibly. I could see that happening. But I don't know. I feel like there's some more stuff. Obviously the new Fire Emblem game. That was the big announcement at the last Direct, if I recall correctly. I think it was Fire Emblem was the big announcement. So I would suspect that they do that. Obviously there's lots of rumors going around about a Ocarina remake. There's rumors going around about a Switch 2 version of Xenoblade 2, which honestly I could see that happening. They might say something about the Champions update. That's true. Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything on like Winds and Waves, or if they do anything Pokemon, I assume it'll just be we're touching on this for just a moment. And it would probably either be Champions or Pokopia, to be honest. I definitely would not expect them to do anything related to main series games. Hoping we get some Duskblood info from Soft. Keep saying the game is dropping this year. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I wasn't even thinking about that, but yeah, we haven't seen anything about Duskblood since it was announced, basically, so surely they'll cover that and announce that the game's been delayed. Right? Elden Ring Switch 2 version gameplay. Yeah, I imagine we're gonna get like a good portion of... That's realistically what I think is gonna happen, is that a bunch of this is going to be covering port stuff, because that feels like what the last several Nintendo Directs have been, is here's this game that we're porting, here's this game that we're porting, here's this game that we're porting. So I wouldn't be surprised if we're not getting a lot more of that stuff. Yeah, there's a 95-minute Nintendo Treehouse. So I think it realistically that will probably be, it'll probably, if they cover multiple games, it'll probably be Star Fox. It will probably be Splatoon, Raiders. Maybe Dusk Bloods. It would be smart for them to show off more gameplay of that, especially if the game is supposed to be coming out later this year. I'm trying to think what like wild thing I'd like to see. I'd kind of like to hear something about the Professor Layton game. SteamWorld or whatever it was called that was supposed to be coming out. I like that series a lot. It's kind of a long shot, but okay, so I would not be surprised if we see there's gonna be a Square game shown off, most likely. I don't know what it would be. It could either be that we get some more stuff from Dragon Quest 12, or maybe that Monsters game Or they'll pull out some other random thing, like what was that one game? I don't even remember if that game came out yet. I think it did. Was it Elliot? Adventures of Elliot. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they pulled something like that out. I can always dream that this is when they give us an HD 2D remake of Chrono Trigger. I can dream. I think that will always be up there as like one of my personal would love to see it happen things, but Golden Sun would be cool. Golden Sun would be cool. I will not lie. NSO expectations. Not specifically. Honestly, I'm not even fully up to date on what has come out recently on NSO. I know DK64 came out, which was kind of a big deal, honestly. That's the one that's like always, which it makes sense that they put it on there with all the other Rare games. Resident Evil 4 on GameCube, that would be pretty sick. Pokemon Coliseum as well. We've got XD now. It's also crazy to me that they put XD out before they put Coliseum. Dude, if they could put, I feel like they might have issues putting it out. But if they could drop 1080 Avalanche on NSO, that'd be awesome. I don't know if they could get away with doing that very well, because that game has an actual soundtrack with music from artists, like bands and stuff, so they might have issues with it, that it's not like all original music on that game. Eternal Darkness, that'd be big. Twilight Princess. That, or like, we've been thinking they were gonna do a Wind Waker or Twilight Princess HD port at some point. They still have not done that. I'd be down though. Oh, we got an ad.
In the Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition game. Use mouse
We're running
controls
pre-roll
to
ads
design
now.
and decorate intuitively. See your friends' reactions with camera play support. And up to 12 friends can play together online, including on Slumber Island.
Pokemon Pinball would be
Animal
cool.
Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, available now.
So there is actually a... oh, speaking of DK64. This is a good cut for this trailer. Yeah, this is a big deal because if you don't know, there's an issue with Donkey Kong, especially like running ROMs, where because of the frame rate that the game runs at, there's like some issues with running it like smoothly. I think even the Wii U version had those issues. And anyway, the Switch version is fully functional from what I understand.
It's the deadliest stretch of space in the system, Fox. We'll be pushing the limits.
Dude, if they drop Melee, that'd be wild. Yo, Star Fox Assault. Put Star Fox Assault on Switch NSO. And Star Fox Adventure. Those haven't come out yet, right?
Listen to Nintendo game music anytime.
Honestly, I could see that happening. Star Fox Adventure. Star Fox Adventure would make sense because they've got all these other rare titles.
Nintendo Music can now be accessed on web browsers, so you can listen
Oh.
on your computer.
That's actually
The
cool.
larger screen helps make it easier to identify game titles and playlists you're interested in.
I was literally just looking up if there was a way to do this like a few weeks ago. I actually love that. That's great.
The Nintendo Music app is also available on compatible tablets. That means you can browse music on a larger screen than you'd find on a smartphone.
One of the coolest things that they have on the NSO, like the music app, is the fact that you can set, specifically, I know you can do it with Animal Crossing, you can set it where it's like an hourly rotation so that it plays the
You can also
actual
enjoy Nintendo Music on the road.
like song that it would play in game on the hour,
With
which is pretty
Android
cool.
Auto and Apple CarPlay support. Music can be selected.
They're
from
front loading the
touchscreen.
direct.
Voice control is also available. You can say, "Play a rainy day."
Now this I
To play
actually did
music
know
that fits
about.
the scenery and vibe of your drive.
Nintendogs too. Don't go there. Yo, Ollie, how's it going, buddy?
To nostalgic classics. More tracks will be added to Nintendo Music over time. With tunes to match your lifestyle, you can listen to Nintendo game music anytime, anywhere.
Nintendo Music.
Oh, Sunset Edition, Sea of
Nintendo
Stars.
Music is included with an active Nintendo
That'd be
Switch
cool.
Online
That'd be cool.
membership.
Got about 7 minutes. Super Mario 40.
Come one, come all. Here's
Surely we get something Zelda related, right? Because I don't think they mentioned it being the 40th anniversary of Zelda in the last.
assist mode. Double badges. And oh, the Koopa Leagues. And over in the brand new Bellabelle Park, Camp Central with the Toad Brigade training camp. Do it solo or team up. And speaking of teaming up,
I have no idea what the actual volume of the direct is going to be. Is it okay right now?
Game share support, online multiplayer, co-op attractions, versus attractions, lots of collectibles.
I'm assuming the volume would be relatively
Still
balanced.
So much more to experience. So what are you waiting for? The Super Mario Brothers Wonder Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Meet Up in Bellabelle Park game is available now on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already have Super Mario Bros. Wonder on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition by purchasing the upgrade pack. 3 amiibo figures from Super Mario Bros. Wonder are also available now.
Try right there. Fine, as long as you don't scream. React to clip farm. Oh, I'm clip farming. That's the only reason to react to anything, right?
Samus, I've been waiting for this.
Dude, I hope they announce Metroid Prime 4. I don't know if they're showing this stuff before the thing starts. I don't know. They showed Star Fox. A Star Fox trailer. So maybe they won't spend any time on Star Fox other than maybe mentioning it. It's still coming out.
Okay, let's go.
That's fair. Mario Kart DLC would make a lot of sense. Oh, Kirby Air Riders DLC. That I could also see. How many farming sims will there be this direct? I'm gonna say at least. I don't know. I think we might have a lower count this time. I think we might only get by with like 4 or 5. Speaking of, I saw a game being advertised the other day. I don't remember what it's called, but it was literally the graphics. Like they yoinked the assets from Stardew Valley, and it was supposed to be like an aquatic marine style game, but like it straight up was blatantly, and it's a game on Kickstarter, but the assets are exactly like Stardew Valley. It was crazy. I was like, how do you yoink another game's art style completely and then run it on Kickstarter? That's insane. Dude, I can't find this game anywhere.
This will totally go viral.
Sure, you do you.
I've been looking for it.
Sometimes you need to be with nature. Share quality time goofing off
Our
with
shop didn't get
friends.
any copies in,
Who
and
is
then
this guy?
The secondhand embarrassment is strong.
everywhere else has been sold out for weeks.
Or even explore your creative side.
One sec. Do you like it?
It's Fire Emblem news I'm
wow.
interested in.
Done.
Even if other stuff looks good, I'm probably
Okay,
only buying
Picasso.
one more full price
At the
game
end of the
this
day,
year.
Crystal never clocks out from being a pal. But she does have to clock back in at the food mart. Hey, drop it! That's a good doggy. Tomodachi life, living the dream.
All right, we are a minute out.
Please come again.
Probably less than a minute. Oh. Oh, I thought it was like 18 seconds left. All right, Celeste. Have a good day. Here we go. It's that time, guys. It's that time. Are we going to be disappointed? Or are they gonna deliver? Midnight. I wish. They just play this animation on loop. All right, let's do it.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
All right.
Please, take a look at this.
Original Switch.
Hello.
This is Rhythm Heaven,
My
yeah?
name is Lowell Miss Reeds, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more. Beep. I'm here today to help show you
Yeah.
the Rhythm Heaven Groove game. Beep.
Rhythm Heaven's cool. This is like still one of the like best rated games
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
from the DS era.
Playing this game is pretty simple. Just get into the groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to it. But it's not always the same rhythm. Listen carefully to the beat. Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm.
Feel the
2,
rhythm,
3,
feel the
4,
rhyme.
Now. 2, 3, now. 2, now. 2, 3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes. For example,
The style of this game
Kingdom's
always reminds me of
everlasting peace rests on
WarioWare.
your shoulders. Finally, you're awake.
go forth, magician,
I can't lose.
and
Yo, it's
use
RPG
the magical
mode.
power of rhythm to beat monsters. Cast a fire spell with BA, BA, and a healing spell with B down A, B down A, like that.
That's kind of fire.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells will
I
strike
like
a
that.
chord against the foes you face? Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah. We're under attack. Beep.
up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock. Beep.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
Ooh.
There are over
That's
30
fun.
cooperative and competitive games to play. Get into the groove solo.
The Texas Beach is
Or with
crazy.
friends,
It does
man.
sound exactly like Tomodachi
Rhythm
Life.
Heaven Groove hits the Nintendo Switch system July 2nd.
July 2nd.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
I feel like there's a lot of stuff coming out in that
That
June-July
was Rhythm
window.
Heaven Groove for Nintendo Switch. You'll also be able to play it on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Please wait just a little longer for its release. From here, we'll introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2,
Okay.
including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. Let's begin with some headlines.
Here we go.
Master the way of the sword.
Let's see your best then, eh?
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the Sword Play Action series, is slashing onto Nintendo
Capcom.
Switch
Yo.
2. Edo era Kyoto
Okami
has been
2.
overrun by monsters
Show me
known
Okami
as
2.
Genma. Now, Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure. Parry. Deflect.
Parry the platypus.
And the powerful counterattack Isen. Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path. Oni armaments are also at your disposal to turn the tide.
Yeah, honestly, if they wanted to port
You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively
Black
slay
Myth
Genma.
Wukong,
As
I'd
fates
kind of be down for
intertwine,
that.
will you cut down those that stand in your way? Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo
I remember
Switch
getting
2,
stuck in
September
Okami
25th.
over the
Pre-orders begin
stupidest
later
thing.
today on Nintendo eShop. Your unwritten epic begins. Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen is heading to Nintendo Switch 2. You
Two
are the
Capcom
Arisen,
games in a row.
a hero burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart. In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2, explore the new land of Norgan, seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons.
I've never played
armor,
any of these.
or skills. With these arms at the ready, take down powerful monsters in this single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage
You know what? Hey,
skilled in spell
if they've got-
casting, choose the
if they got
vocation that
bangers,
fits your
I'm not
playstyle.
mad about it.
Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns. Custom
Show me
companions
Okami.
you
Show
can
me
act on your own.
Phoenix Wright.
When taking on
Ace
massive
Attorney.
monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 9th. Otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation
Stellar
by mysterious
Blade.
life forms called
It's almost
the
like I
Naytiba.
said, they're gonna show a bunch of
Now,
ports.
join Eve on her mission to save humanity and reclaim the planet. Engage in high-speed combat that focuses on timing. Then find your opening and strike. Defeat enemies to acquire new skills. Then strategically deploy them to fit the situation. Can you save humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind? Stellar Blade launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Nice and vague.
Blast off in the 2-player co-op
This game
adventure
actually looks pretty
Orbitals.
cool.
Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy.
I really
There
like
are
I really
many
like the art style
interstellar
in this
areas
game.
to explore. Melt ice to make a path. Activate devices in time with the beat.
I might end up trying
Escape
this.
from incoming enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars. 2 players can also work together locally or online using GameShare.
Nice.
Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the Glade of Dreams
Rayman
in this
Legends
bold
Retold.
reimagining of Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds. Ride dragons across realms. Dive into 4 new musical stages. And enjoy more added content. Up to 4
That's great.
players can go out on a limb in local co-op.
Rayman games
Also play
are
a
fun.
revamped version of Kung Fu using GameShare locally or online. Rayman Legends Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2 October 1st. It's a great day for a big walk.
Get lost with friends in this online co-op walking and talking adventure. Set off through a peaceful world brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover.
I'm fascinated.
Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around. Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch.
Can anyone hear me?
And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle.
Thank you.
They might even be a little unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using
I wonder what the
cross-platform
objective of the
play.
game is, besides walk.
After all, spending quality
Yeah,
time
it seems
together
familiar.
is the best part of a big walk. Strolling
Maybe they
onto
showed-
Nintendo Switch 2.
Maybe they
August
showed
4th.
this at in one of the other presentations.
Season the seas.
Oh,
Build your
One
very
Piece.
own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat crew. Cook up recipes with Sanji.
Game Awards. Maybe that's it.
Craft the menu. Decorate it to your liking. Then serve your customers as you run the restaurant. By
It's
searching
the
for
cooking
and
sim.
collecting ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings. Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles.
We talked about
You
the
can
farming
make
sim.
all
We didn't
sorts of
talk about
delicious
restaurant
dishes.
sims.
Spend
Diner Dash
in-game
for
money
One
to
Piece.
change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from
This
the
is one of those
Piece
games I
series will
actually would
appear.
probably,
Mouse controls are
if I
also
played it, I would
supported on
probably get
Nintendo
way too
Switch
into.
2.
I'm not gonna lie.
Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet. Sailing onto
Will
the
I play
Nintendo
it?
Switch
Probably
2
not, but
and
if I did,
Nintendo
I'd
Switch
probably get
systems
way too
October
into it.
23rd.
Pokopia! I promise my uncle doesn't work at Nintendo. We're going under the sea.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea.
We got HM
Plant
DLC.
grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater.
Yeah, that's actually kind of sick.
This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026. And there's more. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way. Discover a brand new town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on
What
Nintendo
town?
eShop.
What town is that?
Part 1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly Basin,
Oh,
launches
three.
this August.
3
Part
sets.
2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date. Look out for more details in the future.
I need to get back on playing this game. Oh! Manaphy.
We hope you're looking forward to more content for Pokemon Pokopia via a free
I thought they were about to
paid
drop
DLC.
something crazy for a second.
Next, please take a look at this.
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games, the winner of which is granted one wish.
Fire Emblem.
Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate. The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale.
Passed to me, Blade.
Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
Straight out of Castlevania. Yeah, that's straight up looks like Castlevania.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience.
Using a hero relic in the Big 26 should probably be
How you spend your free time is up to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strengths on the battlefield.
I'm so behind on Fire Emblem games.
Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
I don't think I've actually played any of the ones that have come out on Switch.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
I was gonna say Switch 2, but I guess this is the first one on Switch 2.
You look upon the promised one, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation. How did it feel to upheave the world?
The animations always look so good.
Be gone from us, the darkest dark.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th. Alongside the standard edition, there will be a special edition, the Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagden Collection, that launches the same day. Please look forward to it.
Not the collector's edition.
Let's continue with some more headlines.
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles.
Oh my gosh, I forgot this game existed.
The first part of Ninja 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2. After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open-world action-adventure.
What?
Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home. You can also blow a bubble to float in the air. Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful
The gameplay
attacks.
of this first one was
Additionally,
interesting.
Up to 4 ninja can team up
It was
in
kind of
local
fun.
or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninja 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system next spring. The DK Challenge barrels in.
DK Challenge.
Coming
We get
to
another
Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event.
Huh?
Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics. By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges. Tryout ones geared for beginners.
So this is like
Take on
mission
developer challenges
based
for
stuff.
something with a bit more punch. rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges starting later today. Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario Brothers is breaking through.
Okay.
Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi. Plus, there are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more. Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Brothers twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves, with the first wave beginning later today.
Ooh, we shadow dropping the collab
from the creators of Vampire Survivors.
Domain expansion.
The latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon, casts a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2. Up to 8 players can compete online for the top spot in this Survivors Royale. At the start of a match, players don't battle directly. Instead, take down enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points,
we talked about the farming sims. We didn't talk about how many anime games we're dropping.
Hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
I haven't watched JJK, so.
Are you up for the challenge in these games? Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world, a looming darkness devours all in its path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master brutal melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks. Test your mettle against towering abominations on your journey across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall.
I'm expecting this is when we see
enter a darkly elegant world based on the story of Pinocchio in
Liza P.
In a city under siege, you must fight rampaging mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities.
Was this game
but no
good?
This, the lies you tell will alter your fate.
I remember people talking about it before it came out, but then I don't remember
P, Complete Edition,
hearing
which
anything about it
Overture,
after it launched.
A prequel expansion to the main game launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Play as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different
the DLC is even better. Cool.
As you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks.
Like I said, I just don't remember hearing many people talking about it after it came out.
Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat
it looked
60
promising.
frames per second in both TV mode and handheld mode. Plus, additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 June 23rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Enter a mystical era deep in Japan's past. 6 souls determined to forge their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke?
I still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
What is this?
Let's show him we farmers have spirit.
You've sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades? Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
That looks kind of cool. Marvelous.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions
Xenoblade.
of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming. All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld mode. In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate.
Nice.
Not only that, but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game, control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second, and put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third. There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a
We got
later date.
Switch 2 upgrades to all 3 of the Xenoblade games.
The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today. The physical version launches on July 30th.
We knew there,
Nintendo
or
Switch 2
we heard the
editions
rumors of the
Xenoblade
second one,
Chronicles
but
2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3
all 3 of
will be
them got it.
available on the
That's
dates
pretty
shown
fire.
on screen.
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions. New features will be added to each title, so we hope you'll check them out. And a new story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin.
Uh-oh.
Here are some early moments from the game.
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm excited.
アニマは世界の源であった。水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべ
The
て
4 elements lived in
大
harmony.
地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだった。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ小石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思ってください。
今日の訓練は実戦を想定してのものだ。
力の使い方なんとなく分かった気がする。
騎士って人殺しの職業だ。奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化すること。
Xenoblade 3 houses, right? That's what it looks
田舎
like.
貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
This is like an entirely different like setting.
生と死も全てはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
さあ始まる。
So is this 4 or is this going to be like an offshoot?
兄上行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知ることになる。破れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないことを。
Whoa, wait. Xenoblade Genesis.
Xenoblade Genesis.
Did it
marks
look
a
like
new beginning.
it was like an inverted globe?
What kind of story do you think will be told? Please look forward to future updates. Next, please take a look at this.
Welcome to Woohoo Island.
Bro, is this
home
Pilot
to
Wings?
all kinds of sports. Coming to Nintendo
No,
Switch
it's
2,
Switch Sports.
Nintendo Switch Sports
Resort.
Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets, bows,
Yeah, new Xenoblade coming. That's crazy.
or even handles. There are 12 sports to choose from, all with intuitive motion controls. Let's go over them. Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes.
I hate
in
when there's
table
something I might
tennis.
actually buy.
Aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly. In archery. Enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis. Bump, set,
Volleyball.
and spike in volleyball. Roll the ball straight or give it a spin to strike big in bowling. Dribble, pass, and shoot to score in basketball. Adjust your shot's power, then swing your club
At least with
in
Xenoblade,
golf.
I know it looks sick, but I'll just watch someone stream it and never buy
Battle
it.
with one thumb to hand your opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling.
To be
Ride
fair,
through the course using mouse controls in skateboarding.
the gameplay
Steer
in
with handles
Xenoblades
and
can
coast along the waves
feel
in
repetitive.
power
I think
cruising.
3 did a really good job.
Tilt the controller and fly around freely in
It was
prop
just like the
plane.
best gameplay by far.
Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope. You can create and play as a sportsmate or Mii character.
Bro, it's Tony Hawk Wii Sports Resort. Switch Sports Resort.
Enjoy playing all kinds of sports.
This was something
on
that
Nintendo
people
Switch 2.
were rumoring there was going to be a new
Nintendo
Switch Sports.
Sports Resort launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 22nd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We showed all the sports included, but since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports, thumb wrestling.
Before the
So-
match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for
That's
3
so
seconds,
goofy.
and you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free. And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger and stronger.
3, 2, 1.
You'll need this to claim victory.
I feel like
Here's
they
to a
did.
great thumb wrestling match.
I feel like they didn't even give us like
The thumb moves.
regular wrestling. They just give us
Just like
thumb wrestling.
this.
This is
have a
gonna
good
be what
match.
the treehouse is. Watch, I'm calling it.
Oh, got him right away. Oh, they broke free. All right. Let's try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs. Oh, go, go, go. Hold it.
I feel like calling it a sport is generous.
Oh, they broke free again. You have to keep them pinned. No, wait, wait, wait. Whew. I was worried for a second there. Okay, thumb started to sparkle, and the nail got bigger.
I think he might
Hold on a
lose.
second. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's okay. Everything is fine. My thumb returned to normal.
You had one
Ooh,
job.
sparkling again. Now let's try.
Switch Sports
Oh, I
conquers.
got deflected. Ah, wait a minute. Ah,
And that's how he lost his
lost.
job at Nintendo.
please wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch Sports
What's
Resort.
thumb wrestling's gonna be the hardest game in
Let's move
Switch
on to
Sports.
more headlines.
survive a land ruled by dragons. The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2.
RuneScape?
An ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall. Explore a land infused with magic and uncover lost secrets on your journey to
That was
face
not
the
on my
Dragon
bingo
Queen.
card.
In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear, and build shelter. Then, step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape Dragon Wilds, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th.
Okay, guys, I have to pause really quick. I'll be back in just a minute.
Get on board for these games.
Sorry. I gotta pause. Okay.
Customize your own avatar and play in the adorable world of
Here we
Hello
go.
Kitty Partyland. Join the party with over 40 character-themed mini-games and several
Hello Kitty
board
Party
games.
Land. Oh my gosh.
There
My,
are over
my buddy's
140
wife's gonna be
Sanrio characters to meet.
stoked about this.
Plus, you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers.
Better than Mario
and
Party?
So
Question
much
mark.
more. Hello Kitty Party Land launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
Star Fox.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox
Dude, this game
McCloud
looks
and
so
his
pretty.
crew. A battle for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th. A free demo that includes a tutorial and one
sick.
of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
You know, if you've never played
resonates
Star
within
Fox
the
64.
crystals.
Is this Final Fantasy?
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance.
Ooh.
This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals.
It looks good, but doesn't
But
look
after
good.
the invasion of the Veritas, this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation. Now Rain, a knight of Grandshelt, must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas. In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds
Whoa.
to take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold? Final Fantasy Resonance launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 22nd.
Well, that might be our Final Fantasy announcement, or our
Weird,
Square Enix announcement.
whimsical world is waiting.
Oh, is this?
Piku Niku returns
Yeah,
in a new
Piku Niku.
3D puzzle exploration adventure. What do giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing. Other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of curious characters, each with their own problems and puzzles to solve. But beneath this seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all they're worth. Time to join the resistance by using Piku's surprising abilities. Help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel,
We really do get
navigate
the
and
full
explore
spectrum
in full 3D
in these
as you
directs. We
discover
go
the
from
secrets of this vivid, colorful world.
Hello Kitty,
Get ready to
Mario
wander,
Party,
solve, and gossip in
Final Fantasy,
Piku Niku 2, launching on
this.
Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Prepare for an all-new
Yeah, there it is.
monster-filled adventure.
Dragon Quest Monsters.
Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There, they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it! Win it over and it'll fight by your side. And that's not all. Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies. Now, take on the most fearsome of foes with a team that's uniquely your own.
Look, I'm always down for a Dragon Quest.
Adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters, The Withered World.
Although I'm not as big on the monster series.
About time you got here.
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor. We are monsters, each vying for blood.
Ah, you're finally here. Worthy spirit.
Ah, it's Duskbloods. Closed network test, summer 2026.
How was
Okay.
that? Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Splatoon.
Hey everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians.
Yeah.
And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy
Most
youth
likely.
the mechanic. The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands. All right, time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at
I'm
the base
curious
of those
about this,
lights.
but
But
the single player
there's a
aspect
bunch
of
aggressive
Splatoon has
creatures
never
called
been my
salmonids
favorite.
in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone.
The Octopath,
That's
not
where
Octopath.
this comes in. The exploration bot.
Octoling DLC
A member of Deep
for
Cut
Splatoon
pilots
2
it during your treasure hunts
was
and
pretty
attacks
good.
automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to
But
unleash
most of the
special
other
moves
single player
like
modes
this.
I haven't cared as much for.
You'll also get support in the form of gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that
I am
slices
curious
through
to know if
enemies.
some of the weapons and stuff
Another
might
that
carry
spins
over
ink
to
around you
Splatoon 3.
and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles,
So this is
you,
kind of
the
like the
mechanic, will also get stronger
Salmon
by
Run
leveling up. And you can customize
mode
all sorts of upgrades
expanded.
to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th. And
God, they're
in
doing
the
a
smart
whole
device
Direct
app
for it?
Nintendo Today, see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. Don't forget to check this out too.
The playoffs.
See ya!
So what did you think? Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner.
Splatoon. That's what I thought.
We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers inspired by Deep Cut. We hope you're looking forward to it. Let's see some more headlines.
Chapter 5. Not played any of Deltarune.
Awaken your power.
Is this a metaphor?
Heed me, O kingless. Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
This is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes. The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins. As
United
the realm
Kingdom
grapples
mentioned?
with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path.
This battle's ours.
There are monsters roaming this world.
I'm actually pretty excited.
As well as other candidates and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor ReFantasio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system November 12th. Create, explore,
Minecraft.
survive. A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way.
Isn't there a new
Dig into your
Minecraft
adventure on Nintendo
Dungeons
Switch 2 with support
as well?
for vibrant visuals. And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects. Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off. What will you create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Metal Gear. Warhammer. We're drawing near the end. Observer. Daisy. Metal Gear Solid 2 Master Collection. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Tales of Eternia. SnowRunner. Fitness Boxing 3. Everything. Dude, this direct has been a letdown. There hasn't been enough farming sims. Final Fantasy 14.
The battle of light and darkness approaches.
Not cloud
Memorable
versions?
Adventures. 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Not cloud
Traverse
versions?
through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies. And battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Wait.
These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th. A bundle with all 3 compilations, Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3, also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
This世界の構造はとても複雑で、私たちが定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで、この世界にも私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
That's crazy. What?
How was that? Next is our last announcement. Please take a look.
All right, is this gonna be Zelda? Is this gonna be Zelda?
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest.
This is a crazy.
These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Yo, this looks crazy. This year, baby.
The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2. More details will be announced in the future, so please look forward to them.
That is, yeah, no,
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Earlier this year, Devon-san was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America. We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from Devon-san. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about a game, but the moment I pick up a controller, that's when it all comes together. And for me, that's what games have always been about. Those little moments that surprise me and allow me to immerse myself in different worlds. You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time with the games themselves. So let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go, with a few games I hope you find interesting. And if you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego Comic-Con,
Yeah, it's
we'll have the game playable on the show
they're going
floor.
into the
Because at the end of the day, I think the best way
Treehouse.
to understand a game is to pick up the controller and play. Thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of what I love about games and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you, team.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn the volume down on.
Hi everyone, welcome to Nintendo Treehouse.
So-
Live. My name is Teresa and I'm joined here by Gab, Dan.
I'm not gonna lie.
Here to talk about Star
The
Fox, coming out June 25th.
the ocarina,
Cinematic shooter.
that
We're
little
gonna focus on the
snippet that we got,
game,
if that's what the
and
game
then
is supposed to look like,
multiplayer in a later segment. But Dan, why don't you take us away?
Yeah, we're gonna
it's
start right out
giving
here in this, new cinema scene.
the
Star Fox
the Wii U Zelda demo or tech demo that they showed off years ago.
VR training session, which is part of the tutorial. And here's we get a little introduction to some of the characters. Falco is their ace pilot. Slippy's the engineer, science expert. Pepe's their veteran uncle who gives them advice, and then Fox McCloud
Like
is the leader of the team.
if that game ends up being cinematic,
During their training session,
that's
they're
gonna be
getting a call
incredible.
from General Pepper, who's the head of the Corneria Defense Force, and he wants to hire this mercenary team.
I'm suddenly more excited about
Fairly desperate situation,
an Ocarina remake.
which we'll see as we answer this call. I think we're going to go straight into the campaign here, and when you start the campaign, you're going to be able to select between easy and normal difficulty mode. You can also unlock the expert difficulty mode, which we'll talk about.
Yeah, it reminds me of
Unlock that by getting medals in
the
various missions, but we're going to start with normal because that's what most people are going to be familiar with. And you can also, before each mission, select.
It reminds me of.
Or co-op game share, which we'll do more about co-op later.
Hold on, let me see if I can.
Go straight into single player, and this is another kind of cinema scene where you can see the cinematic story.
All right, we're into the.
And as you mentioned, these cutscenes are new, so they expand upon what we already know about the franchise.
The treehouse now. I'm not gonna watch all of this. I've gotta go to work soon, but
Yeah, the details on the characters just really bring them to life with their Falco's goofing off in the background.
like this thing, right? Like, I remember my mind being blown. This was the, like, tech demo they showed for the Wii U. Like, back before we didn't even know Breath of the Wild was a thing. Like, this is what we thought the new Zelda game was gonna look like. But I don't know, something about the way they did that brought me back to this. I'm pretty sure it shows the exact same sequence, except just with nighttime lighting. But yeah. Suddenly I'm
with that and have fun with
far more excited about.
Dan likes to play with his food.
Like I thought
didn't even break a sweat.
it might just be
As it turns out. Yeah, we're gonna keep on going to the next mission. After each mission, depending on what you do, yeah, I know. Sorry, Peppy. You can go on different routes.
Yeah, I mean
in this
it.
Case, since we didn't go through the arches,
It was at the time, right? You gotta remember we were coming off of Wii.
Media was fine because that's where we wanted to go, and this is where we're gonna show.
Like this was. That might have even been before the Wii was publicly available. I don't remember. But it was like, dude.
And once again, you can see that.
And then Breath of the Wild came out, and it was like a completely different
Smaller
art
things
style.
like body language, facial expressions.
But like,
yeah.
dude, if they make this game cinematic, which is kind of how that looked, that's gonna be so cool. That's gonna be so cool.
Falco cares. He wants to be successful in the mission. Let's get in there. On action.
He wants to be Fox.
Never finished a Zelda game. Ocarina of Time, in particular, is one of the games I've completed more times than any other game. It's up there with Sonic Adventure 2 and Pokemon Gold and Silver.
So it's really fun just seeing these cutscenes.
As like games I've played through and completed the most times.
So as Dan mentioned, we have opened up the path to Medio, but because we want to really show co-op, I'm going to back out, resume this campaign, and then select co-op local. So you'll see.
But yeah, no, that's. I mean, that was fairly solid.
So one player becomes the pilot, the other player plays as the gunner. So we're going to go ahead here and set up the controllers. I will be enlisting the role of pilot, and I will ask Gab to be my gunner.
I'm pretty stoked. There's definitely. We got a new Xenoblade, which is not gonna be everybody's cup of tea, but
all right, so we're gonna start this mission.
I'm down with that.
And as you're loading the screen, you'll see at the bottom.
Ocarina looks more promising than, like, I kind of just expected it to be like a fresh coat of paint, but it looks like they actually are really redoing it, which is great.
Why foreshadowing
I just like
something?
wishing people good luck.
Yeah, I wonder if anyone's ever.
I'd rather the cup of tea than Xenoblade. I mean, I'm down. I will say that Xenoblade looks like, obviously it's called Xenoblade Genesis, so it looks like it's breaking outside of the trilogy.
I'm not liking this at all. Okay, sorry, Gab. Hold on a second. This is.
But
I cannot. So
it looks a little more like fantasy style than
I refuse. I think it's
the slightly more like sci-fi-ish style that Xenoblade typically has.
But you'll see here the details of the controls for each player here. So
I'm sure it's going to be a combination of that, but
braking, somersaulting, U-turn. And then Gab will be focused on shooting, throwing bombs, but also answering any calls that kind of come in.
Before we move on, we talked about expert mode. How you unlock that is by getting all the medals across the Lila system. And to do that, you need to keep all of your team members alive, as well as reach a certain hit threshold. We can continue on.
I am actually looking forward to
Others may have different requirements, but you always need
to this. I'll probably play the demo.
By collecting all of them, again, you get expert.
I think they said the demo's out today
it's not just hitting enemies.
for this.
That's why you see me shooting all of these meteors, because some of them are breakable and will count towards that hit total.
Yeah, lots of fun ways to get additional hits. One of them is the lock-on with the laser. Take him down.
That gives you bonus hits.
I was kind of hopeful. They didn't give us anything for NSO, which is crazy. I was kind of hopeful that they might announce that the GameCube Star Fox games are coming, but
we saw Dan use a bomb earlier, but we didn't talk about it. Bombs are limited time.
the Final Fantasy
have limited uses.
HD 2D game looks cool.
As you go through. Giant explosions.
Metaphor's coming. That's pretty sick.
Trying to be really, really like smart.
Kingdom
about it.
Hearts 4 at launch, along with
Giant asteroid driving over here.
so I'm kind of confused. I'm assuming that the Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3 are not the cloud versions.
Oh, nicely done.
But then they said the cloud version transfer data can carry over, so I'm a little confused by that. I don't know if they clarified.
Hey, hello. Excuse me. Who is that?
But if not, that's huge.
Interested in what you're selling? Thank you.
That was my biggest disappointment, was like that they put those games out and it was just the cloud versions.
If you get a total of 3, that will expand your health bar for anybody that
Which might have been
missed that.
because of hardware limitations, but
Yeah, nice job.
Good job,
The blue bar underneath is for any moves that you do, so you really want to strategize when you break or boost, because that will impact
yeah,
how you want to eventually use
I'm content with it. This was not like a mind-blowing direct by any means, but I think it was solid.
That's okay.
This is where communication comes in handy.
We're doing great.
Ow.
I spoke to you.
Lock in, yeah.
I just hope the expectations of what they set up by that teaser with Ocarina of Time
Person who can't aim very well, it's very helpful.
does.
It's very friendly to.
I hope it carries through with the style and the tone that they set up with that teaser, because I'm down to experience that game in like a far more
So it's helpful kind of break
cinematic and
shoot that enemy.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anytime. Now
just
Slippy
like
needs help.
pretty way, I guess.
And I will protect him.
But anyway, guys, I need to go ahead and wrap things up and get ready to go into work. So
Lose all your health.
thank you guys for hanging out and watching this with me. I'm excited.
However, you can skip them.
We will be back tomorrow night for Pokemon Champions Live.
Here's the mysterious energy that Slippy was talking about.
We're doing a Mega Feraligatr this week, so
Just because we want to keep that element of surprise
should be a
for
good
those at
time.
home that wants to
And
see what ends up happening when you collect them all. So
yeah, hopefully at some point I can start doing some, maybe on the weekends or something, I can start doing some stuff, some streams earlier in the day too, because I know time zones are difficult
we still need those
for some people, but
I'm so hard. I'm so locked in.
but I enjoy hanging out with you guys. So anyway, have a good day, guys, and I will catch you all later.